Have you ever faced this problem? How can I express myself clearly so I will not be misunderstood? How can I express myself so I cannot be misunderstood? John chapter 1 verse 1 onwards. In the beginning was the Word was with God, pros in Greek, the Word was God. You see, the Father, through writings and expressions of the Hebrew prophets, tried to get people, Israel, connected with him personally. It didn't work. Israel went into idolatry and were destroyed in 587 BC by Nebuchadnezzar, and then 70 AD by the Romans. With all the prophetic verbal expressions and the writings, they didn't get it. So the Father had to express himself, the Dabar in Hebrew, Logos in Hebrew. That's why we read in John 1 verse 18, is it? So the word, the Dabar, the intention, I think it's a very good word, the intention of the Father, because behind every word we try to talk to other people is what? An intention of thought, isn't it? So the intention of the Father that didn't click with Israel through prophets then became manifested in a man born supernaturally, not through intercourse, but nevertheless a man, not pre-existent creature. Get away from Buddhism and all this Greek philosophy crap. John 1:14 I mentioned, verse 14, not 18. So the Word, Dabar, became flesh. Let me give you a simple illustration here, which is quite simplistic. A person could try to drive a car through reading books, but when it comes to the test, they don't pass the test. They're better off going to a what? And you have to, in the UK, have to go through a driving instructor. So the Father sent us an instructor, a teacher, who was supernaturally born, but nevertheless pure human. And you must wake up to this fact, you so-called Christians. If you believe that was God the Son or Michael the Archangel, don't even get on the page. Don't even bother. You are assassinating the character of the Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach, to whom the heavens were opened, who grew, Luke 2, the last few verses, who grew in wisdom and in favour with God and men. So, the Dabar in Hebrew, the Logos in Greek, was God's intention, then fleshed out in a man who prayed to God, who cried out to God, if possible, in Gethsemane, if possible, Father, let this pass away from me, this cup of execution, who cried out, quoting Psalm 22 verse 1, on the torture stake, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, my God, why have you forsaken me? Hebrews 5 verse 7. Because of his godly fear, this man was heard by the Father, who now sits at the right hand of the Father. That is what John is getting at in John chapter 1. That God's intentions were fleshed out in an ambassador, the firstborn of any province, the chief agent of life. Not God the Son come down, or Michael the Archangel. Stop. You better stop, you so-called Christians, assassinating the achievements of Yahushua HaMashiach, who you call Jesus Christ, right here, right now.